Amalike, Amalike nebenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu. Amalike, Amalike BIAFRA, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu. Amalike, Ikabuzo ndilo yo, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu. Amalike.
Sure.
And you will believe it. And you will believe it. People that live now. Everybody like you can do now. I get for a man. I found out what you saw. I found out you did. And I found my own and you will before when I need to let I can go and I can. Like I did you would you put it down. Nothing can work. You don't feel like a silver man. No one ever loved you. But not to know when you're ready to. I'm a lesson for your people.
Yeah.
If I can let you know what you believe, we got people who are BIAFRA. It's not just people who are I'm for my phone and we got people. Everything I need to know. Where will you be?
Sure. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amalike. Mazi Chinedu Uroko Fitus. Ekelengi. People topic guy topic guy today. About those who hate our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The reason and why. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Ọhamadike. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Ọhamadike. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Ọhamadike. My brother, good afternoon from here. Mazi.
BIAFRA,
Sure. Oh, yeah, man. And he came BIAFRA. What do you think is the reason why many people hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I will tell you why, because Holy Spirit has speak to me. He told me today the reason why. So I want to know your opinion. I will tell you the reason why. Child, we are there. The big one. The big one. Sure. Oh, no, man. A big one. Madike BIAFRA. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Ọhamadike. 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 Nnamdi Kanu, Ọhamadike. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Ọhamadike. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Ọhamadike. On his beat. Janu etaba. Yeah. Okay now. If you like Sobani, if you hate Ilanazu, and you the Makazu. Well, she goes to the and they go Hamano. But you okay, I know Kele Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
There are Nigerians, my thought. Problems are monkeys everywhere. Black people are useless. Very, they cannot reason very well. Nigerians means the people who occupy an area that the river is flowing through, the Black River. Niger means nigger.
Nigger.
Niger is the English word for nigger.
Hello, good afternoon from here, and good morning, good evening, depending where, good night, depending where you are residing, you are staying or living. I just want to welcome every one of you my good people of Biafra. And in this program, I will allow some, if you are available, to call in, to say your mind and to tell me what you understand, exactly what you understand. The reason why so many people hate our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has even apologized. He said that nobody should call him spring leader. Nobody should call him spring leader. So you can, use that to imagine and to think very well, to know the reason why so many people hate him. And before we start, I would like us to thank God. Chukwu Kabiama, we thank you for this opportunity. We thank you for this revelation. We thank you for this privilege you have given to your son, Mazi Chukwuebuka Ezugwu, to speak to the world, to hear, to their ear, to understand, the reason why so many people hate your lovely son you have sent to us, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to come and fight for our freedom, for the liberation of to liberate us from slavery. We thank you for everything. We thank you for the land of Biafra. We thank you for those that have lost their life in this in fighting to restore the holy land of Biafra. We thank you because we know that you are empowering them, and I know that the bomb and the axe and the guns I'm giving them in the name of the spirit, that they are using it to destroy the so-called zoo country. I know that it is working so much. I know it's working very well. And I know, God, that your hand is there. And I know that this is the time for us, our nation, to be liberated. Thank you, Chukwu Kabama, for being with us. Thank you for everything. Thank you for those that you are using to make sure that we restore and we liberate ourselves from this poverty, from this slavery. I thank you for those, and even for those that are fighting against us. Father, I thank you for their life, because if there's no one that is challenging us, that means what we are trying to achieve is nothing. But because there is a challenge, that means it is a heavy something that we are about to achieve. Thank you, because you said in your word in Isaiah that they will plan, but their plan is not from God, that they shall scatter. Thank you, Lord, because you are scattering their plans against your children, the children of the Most High, the children of all the Biafra children all over the world. I thank you because you are fighting them. I pray this hour that what you have gave to me, I will pass to people exactly what you gave to me, and I know it's going to yield food. I know it's going to change many souls. I know it's going to make many souls to understand that understand their rights, and understand and stop thinking foolishly how they are reasoning. And I know that they are going to retrieve their footstep, and I know that they are going to join and restore this great nation, Biafra land. Thank you, Chukwu Kabama, for everything you have done. Thank you for answering our prayer. Thank you that as we continue this meeting, you are going to be with us, and there will be no interruption. Thank you. We bless your name now and forevermore. We say. All right, my people. Like you know it, my name is Mazi Chukwuebuka Ezugwu Matu, and I'm bringing this live broadcast live from all the way from Myanmar, Asia country, and I want everyone to listen. If you are ready to call in, there is a number to call in there. You can call in and give me your idea, or your what do you think, or what the reason why so many people hate our leader, our spring leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But before you go there, I would like to tell you some things. Then you can add. You can call and add or ask some questions. Any question you bring in the table are, you are welcome. You are welcome. So without wasting my time or your time or anyone's time, I will go ahead and tell you what the Holy Spirit speak to me. I was in my kitchen this afternoon, and in the morning, because now it's afternoon here, in the morning, so he pushed me. He said, this is the reason. He showed me picture. He showed me clear. He showed me in the Bible. He showed me the examples. Those that are just like the same and the same hatred. So, and this one that is happening now is not the first, is not the second, and but I am thinking it's going to be the last, because when BIAFRA is actualized, when we gain our freedom, the whole world will emulate from us. They will, in fact, the whole world will start changing their life. They will start changing their thinking, their thinking focus, in human lives, or towards other nations. Don't mind me. We didn't break the Bible but at least due to where I come from, Biafra, Igbo, God is awesome. God educates us in our own, even in our private place. So right now I have to go to the straight to the point, and what are we discussing here? The reason why so many people are against or so many people are that hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader. The reason why they hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the reason is what we are going to treat now. The reason why so many people hate our leader. Do you know why? Do you know the reason? Do you know why they hate our leader so much? Do you know? I'm going to tell you. I am going to tell you. And it's like an advice I'm going to give to every Biafrans, every man in Biafra land. When you marry a wife, one or two, if you marry one, if you marry two, is natural phenomena. It's natural. When a man got married and gave a birth to a son, or gave a birth to a daughter, a female, both the wife and man they will choose. Naturally they will like one more than the other. They will love one more than the other. How do they love? Maybe man, you want to have a male child. You have a male child. You pour all your love, on that male child, and then the female child, you just take it. Is my son, or is my daughter, is my child. It happens in family, and Biafra is like a family. We are all family. Do you know that? Do you know? I'm going to give you some examples. Why so many people hate our leader? Some don't want to listen to other Biafra. They don't want to hear anybody that's talking, or you see any flag like this, or you see it in any post. They don't want to come close because they are running away. Because no, they are not running away from the truth, but they are very envy and jealousy for the man that is heading this agitation, leaders of RPOP. That is it. They are so envy, they are so angry, they are so like, if they see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they want to squeeze him, they want to kill him, I came across a live video when somebody is vomiting all sorts of a thing, saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where did he come from? Who is him? A beggar yesterday turned up to become, and the whole world is praising him. Do you hear this word I said? The whole world is praising him. Do you hear this word? This is the reason. This is the reason. You know, I want to bring someone in Bible as an example. Someone like Joseph. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just like Joseph. You know, from nowhere, his father loved him to the core, to the last, and his brothers, they planned everywhere, every coup, every plan. And Joseph saw the dream. He saw a dream when they were planting corn, and he planted his own, and other corns are bending down to worship. And this become, because they have heavy, anger, or the heavy hatred, very heavy hatred on him before he saw a dream and he opened up. Nothing different like our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His dream to restore BIAFRA. He said it to public. He continued every day, every week. He's broadcasting about that dream, and then many have gang up to put to somebody was saying on Facebook that people are calling her Ada Jesus to frame lies and something against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can you understand? Can you just reason the level? In Joseph's own, they want to kill him. They throw him inside a very big pit and say, no, let's kill him. Some decided, okay, they decided that is when God want to make himself, because many dreams have been killed, but the one from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which God has revealed to so many of us like me, can never be killed. So they wanted to kill. Then one decided, okay, let's show him as a slave. And this slavery is something that have made, because we all Biafra are slavery in the so-called Zugeri and Nigeria. Some people are saying Fulani, they don't know anything, they are illiterate, but they are ruling for over 60 years. They are slavery over 60 years, giving you leftover to eat, and you are happy. Because you can struggle, you can hustle, you can do anything. But the time have come. The time have come. Those that have slaved us will come back and bow to us. They will come back. Time have come. They will come back and bow. This is the time. And the reason why people hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because of his destiny. He has been destined to restore God's kingdom that have been lost for over 60 years or thereabout. And then people want to fight against him. Why? Some people say that where did he came from? How can he just come? Everybody's just like this music I just play finish, Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadike. All these things, they hear it, enemy hear it, and they get angry, and they know them themselves. Those enemies want to be free. If I want to make example, I will use they call it Udele. I will use him. I call him, we speak about 1 hour. More than to know what he can say. But he's just running around, beating about the bush and telling all kind of story that is not going to where we are going. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that those that are enemies or that have shown in fact hatred, confirmed hatred, strong one to Mazi Nnamdi, they still need freedom. They need freedom. But because of him, who is him? Where does he come from? Who brought him? Who born him? But they forget that he's a king. Oh. He's a crown prince, a king. They forget it. Exactly something that happened to Jesus Christ. When they give birth to Jesus Christ, Pharaoh was like, "Oh my God, kill all the children from 2 years down. Kill." Can you imagine? That sometimes if I see any challenge in my life, I say even Jesus was challenged, but he defeated. So the point and the solution or the answer is did you defeat that challenge? They started killing, just like what they are doing in because why our people so I don't know. It's because we are not reading what is in Bible, but exactly what's happening in Bible is what is happening in our days today. Because the name of Mazi Nnamdi is not in Bible. I tell you, we are going to. In fact, we already write it in our heart, in our, You see, that's why when they say they write covenant, covenant in a stone, then they decide to write it in heart. The covenant of BIAFRA is in heart. What am I trying to tell you? The reason why people hate our leader is because of his destiny. And some people are sleeping, just like Opiman Nnamdi that Mazi Kechukwu brought out. This man have been sleeping, waking up, crying and seeing evil happening in our land, and he decided to bring it out. He decided to, he planned it very well to bring it out. And some people are trying to force him to do on their own. Why you are sleeping? You were sleeping. You might have it in mind, but you never come up with anything. Someone come up, gave his life, his time, his money, his everything to help you, and you want to force him to obey in your own saying, in your own thoughts. Who are you? If you are somebody, start your own. There's not, in fact, things to imaginize and to do is many. You can start it today. You can start your own platform. You can start whatever today. And if you are doing good, people will still follow you. If you are doing right, people will still follow you. What are you doing? What are you doing? I spoke with my friend today, Mazi Beto. We discussed this morning. And he told me the reason how BIAFRA will be actualized. I said, sir, if you have this idea, come out, bring it to the table. One person may speak. I know I'm a peacemaker. I know I'm a prophet made by God. One person can say a word that will make everything to be resolved. I said, come out. That's what you have. Come out. Stop sleeping. Stop dulling. Stop watching others. Say your mind. Say it out. Let the world hear. Nobody is afraid of death. Like me, I'm not afraid of death. but I want to try to make sure that I drop something on the table that my children, my generation will look, and then remember me, and then they will thank. Even the Biafra land will look and say, so what are you doing for Biafra? Are you among those that are envy? You come outside, Mazi and Chris, but when you go back, you start rubbish. Are you among those that are saying that? Are you include those that are Which part are you? Which role are you playing to restore this nation? Which role are you among those that have a great hatred upon our leader? Are you among them? And why? Why? You are sleeping. Somebody came out to rescue you, to restore your lost glory. And all you could do is to do what? To connive and to plan evil every day by day against him. Why? Is thunder not going to come from heaven to strike you? Is thunder? Many samples everywhere. Yeah, this one said, I see something. It said, let's go of your great voice is dancing. They will soon be held in their own desires. Continue, okay? All right, my brother. All right. There were Mazi, Jude. Okay? So, where are you? Which part are you playing? Which role are you playing? I'm asking you. Which role are you playing? Which part are you playing to make sure that will help? Because Jesus came out and he has to do what? To go and pick about 12 disciples. Even Judas Iscariot is there. So what role are you playing? What role are you playing? What role are you playing? I will be picking call in a moment, but you have to excuse me. I'm coming. I will be picking call in a moment, but before then, let me just. I'm coming. I want to correct something outside, and then I'll be with you. Prepare to make your call.
Niger is Latin. Niger is French. Nigerians, my foot. Baboons and monkeys everywhere. Black people are useless.
Okay.
Very, they cannot listen very well. Nigerians means people who occupy an area that the river is flowing through, the Black River. Niger means Niger, black. Niger is the English word for nigger. Nigger is Latin. Niger. Is French. It means black. When hopeless and useless. And heaven knows we are. Listen, oh dear me. Very, very useless, I tell you. Black people, hopeless. Answering the name a white man gave to a river.
Oh, I have a call already. All right, let's see. Mazi Judy. This is the first caller on the line. Hello. So his network is darling.
Shame upon yourselves. Okay.
Please do call us back. Your network is slow.
Look at yourself in the mirror. You will see a bubble or a moon.
Exactly. Why are we behaving? Why are we acting like our color? Why? You need to show the light. You need to show the light. You are a children of light. You are a child of light. That is why the Bible said in Matthew chapter 13. Bible said it. If you go to Matthew, Matthew chapter 5 verse 13. Let me check. Let me go through it. Bible said it. He said we are children of light. So why then can't we understand? Why then can't we start to think wisely? Why are you against someone that is fighting for your freedom? Why you are against someone that that God have ordained? Because you are thinking that people are praising him, people are calling him spring leader, people are telling him Hamadike, people because of what he's doing, because of the truth that he's passing away, the message is passing. Because of the pure message he's passing. So what are you passing? What are the messages you are passing across the world? To stay at the back and the corner and criticizing someone that the whole world, in fact, millions of people are following. Millions of people understand him. Is it only you? One of my good friends in Malaysia, he was saying, okay, I connected him for the first time. Next time he continued. He always like to post something that is against Mazi Nnamdi. I asked him, why are you always posting all these things? I correct him there. He said he's a hardcore IPOP, hardcore. I said okay. He complained, want to buy this, he want to buy this, he disappoint. I said disappoint, but the truth of the matter is that we are still heading where we are heading. Then why are you so just standing up against someone that want to bring you out? And he continued, he will make a post for 5 days. Nobody have ever liked. The person that made the video will come back and like and comment. What a shame. I wanted to offend, but I said no. Let me just let him, he will be seeing the outcome, what is coming. Because let them stay as your friend. Then when they will come back to beg, they might the level you are might have be very high that they will not come close to you. What are we trying to say? What are we trying to say? What are we trying to say? What we are trying to say is that you should stop this envy. Stop this envy. Stop this hatred. Stop it. You cannot do anything. This is time for you to retrieve back. This is time for you to come back for your senses. This is time for you to join Mazi Nnamdi in this dream that we all have been waiting for. This is time for you to join so that we can actualize it. You know, so that we can actualize it. Because if you people continue like this, you know, so Matthew chapter 5, like I said, verse 13, 14, 15, you know, I'm going to take 14. 14 says, you are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. So what light are you giving to the world? You are just the person that are bringing the light? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have bring light that can never quench. You are bringing it out. And sometimes I don't blame those that are still in zoo country because they don't have light. Somebody want to give you light, because if you continue one Nigeria till 100 years to come, there will be no light. I watch news from AIT. They are talking about a meter. If you like pack meter, because it's how you read how you pay. The light may not even come for 2 months. If you come for 1 day, you pay money for 1 day. Is that life? Is that are you normal? You are fighting for one Nigeria. Why? Let me try to call Mr. Good back to know if because I think he has something to drop, and it might be very important for us. Let me try to call him. You know, Zoo country, their network is always so bad. Nigeria, a country you can never be proud of. Let's see if it's gonna go through now. It's connecting, but no. The network is so poor, so down, so poor. Network is so poor. So poor, man. So I urge everyone, this is your time. You still have the opportunity to come back. Whenever you have let this word enter your brain today. You fight against Mazi and the Kanu. Very soon, it's very close. You will come back and kneel down and bow. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. And some those top officials like governors, senators, and they don't want to join him because who is him? They are looking at your money cannot save you to anywhere. We have another caller. Hello. Oh, hey, BIAFRA, my brother. Mazi, do welcome. You have had good morning, good afternoon from here. You have had our topic today. Those that have a hatred that have shown hatred on our leader Mazi and Kanu. Yeah. What do you think is the cause, and why are they doing so?
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for your wonderful work.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm so much excited when I saw many of our youth rising up, standing for the truth. Because what is happening in Biafra land, especially in Nigeria, is so much. So all those things that are happening between IPOP member and those people, plus I later find out that those people that are fighting against the IPOP are already in IPOP before. But whether they depart from IPOP, they started insulting them. There's something our leader said one day that The problem of black men is that when they are in a seat or any position, when you remove them from the position, due to you saw another person that can perform well more than them, they begin to fighting against you.
This is
So
very bad.
that's the first thing. That is the first thing I discovered that are forcing all those things. It's not that they don't like what our leader is doing, but due to they are not in that seat for people to praise them like God, for people to praise them as the coordinator of the whole state or the coordinator of this in IPOP. This is the one thing I'm discovering for my own self. And secondly, many people are fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and many people, almost 99% are in support of him.
Okay.
I know during the time I want to depart from Egypt, not everybody supports him. That's the reason why we have to be very, very active, because we are not going to get 100% of people that will support in BIAFRA restoration.
Okay.
There are many people that are fighting against Moses. Anytime you want to bring Israelites out from Egypt. But when they do so, they are getting a lot of things from from Egypt. You understand? But when God sent Moses to deliver them from their captivity, when they came out from Egypt, they started praising God. That is what I'm expecting. That is what I understand. Because those people that are fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after the BIAFRA restoration, I know many of them will join us and praise God. This is evil.
Okay.
This is evil operating them.
Okay. Now I understand you clear, Mazi, what you said, and I want to ask you, what is your advice to those that are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Okay, my advice for all those people that are fighting against Nnamdi Kanu, let them understand that those people, those things they are doing, they are not doing it to anybody in their land. They are not doing it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are doing all those things to their future generation. Because many of them may feel that they are doing it in order to punish those in their land. Because their children or some of their relations are living abroad. Bear it in mind that when you have no right to speak out in your own country, or when you are under a captivity in your own country, no matter how great people regard you in another man's land, very soon they will start to insult you. Very soon you will become a slave in that country. That's the only thing I have to tell them. If they like, let them continue, but they are continuing doing all those things to their future children, not our leader, not any indigenous, not any IPOP. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I really appreciate.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your advice. Thank you, Mazi Chinedu Uroko. Thank you for that advice you gave to them, warning to them that against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I really appreciate your call. And you remember the number to call +959884916 So if you have the time, you can call in and then let the whole world hear your voice and know uh, exactly what you think is the reason why those people are against our leader. Okay? So the time, you have every time to call in and then respond to this uh, uh, topic, so that we can watch and see, and then know way forward for our people. Okay, call in now and then contribute your idea. Okay, call in now. This is the time you can call in. Call in, let us hear from you, and then know, and then you can give advice to them. You know, your advice is needed, and it is very, very important that you pass this advice to them. Okay? Call in, let us hear from you. Let us know what you think, what you observe about this hatred that is going on everywhere, because the hatred is too much, and they are going nowhere. They have no power to do anything, you know. God is above them, and all they are doing is just in vain. They are just doing, they are just beating on the bush, because whom God bless is already blessed. Yeah, because we did not hear story that Mazi Nnamdi descended from heaven, or a virgin, a virgin lady did not give birth to him. That's why some people are thinking that he's just an ordinary person, normal. Who is him? People are challenging him. Who is him? Why should he speak? Why should the people praise him? Well, they all know the truth. They all know what he's doing is right, but because many people understand him, and then they want to take over. I say anyone that is against that is envy, start your own today. Start your own. You have your money, you have your whatever. You can create you can build a radio station, start giving news, just like what we call Tony Nnamdi is doing his own, which nobody is listening to him. I pity those that are listening to him, because it's shame. Woe to you that are listening to someone who doesn't mean well to you. Woe to you. And I am calling all over the world. If you are in a line or lane, or if you are a partner for those that are hating Mazi Nnamdi for no just cause, because he came from nowhere. Let me tell the whole world. He came from somewhere. Mazi Nnamdi came from somewhere. He's a king. He's crown prince. He's supposed to be in his palace, but he just like Jesus Christ. He's a king in heaven, but he forget about everything that he said, use me, let me go. And that is how, because I know the day that God arrested Mazi Nnamdi for what he's doing now, he might have doubted, because the road is very rigorous, very rigorous for him. But he took it because he had the faith. I will finish it, and he will finish it. With those that is waking up now, those his disciples. Jesus Christ had only 12 disciples, but Mazi Nnamdi, his disciples is uncountable, is millions. I am one of them. So I'm telling you today that you need to wake up. If you love your life, you love your future, you love your children, you love your generation, you need to wake up. It is time you wake up. It is time for you to wake up. Stop this envy. It's not taking you anywhere. Biafra must come. Somehow say that if Biafra come, they will hang themselves. A Biafra man opening a mouth to say that. Get ready to hang yourself, because we are not going to stop restoring our nation because of you. No, we are not going to stop it. Our nation, our great nation, must be restored. This year, it must be restored, whether you like it or not. Whether you continue bribing people at back outside to speak against our leader. He actually understands, because I think in fact Mazi Nnamdi he is a God made. He's Chukwu Kanbama just wash hand and made him, and bring him for us. He understands every steps. He's a kind of, in fact, he's a kind of man that, like me, if I'm watching you in this door now, you want to go out, you raise your leg up to go outside and bring it back, I will tell you the reason why you bring your leg back. He's a kind of that kind of person. He knows every step that any human being takes. Before you speak, your body language have already tell him what is in your mind. That's why he said, tell people, please stop adding or calling him spring leader. Stop. If that is what is making other people to go crazy, stop. Okay? So he said people to stop. So it's a time we will stop. You know? So you have said to tell people to stop. Then why are you on your own? You cannot do anything. You sleep and wake up, eat and sleep, drink and sleep. Can you do what he's doing? Can you do what he's doing? And he's not doing it for his own self, because if he loves his own self only, he can go back to Afaro break and sit down and relax on his chair. And people, all these all these blood money people will be bringing cash, different type of cash, and different type of cows every day. He will be looking at them, but he knows if he do that, his conscience will kill him overnight. That's why he stand out to fight for you, and you against him. For what? Why? For what reason? For what reason? This is not good. We should learn how to do what? How to understand whom we are. Exactly what happened to Jesus Christ that you are worshiping, that you are praising, that you are dancing, you are crying, you are dying for, you want to die for Jesus Christ. Exactly what happened to Jesus Christ is what's happening now. And our people cannot learn, we cannot think, we cannot reason. A confirmed Igbo man, a bona fide Igbo man, that is a Igbo blood man. You know, this example they give, they said Mbe, tortoise, which is Mbe. He gave a birth to 3 children. First son, he called, he said, my son, tell me, what is it that will happen to you? And you will learn something. He said, when you happen first one, I happen to second one, he will learn. And he said, go. He called the second one, he said, what is it that will happen to you that you will learn? He said, if it happened to me first time, I will learn. Then he called the third one, the last born. He said, what is it that is going to happen to you for you to learn something? He said that he's not going to, is anything that happened to someone beside him, he will learn from there. What am I trying to say? You as Igbo man, as a wise you are. Yesterday I was listening to Mazi Samuel. He's the live broadcast last night. You know, he was mentioning many things. Some people are saying my property in North, my property in Yoruba land. Didn't you bought those your property with a document? You need to be wise. And that is why the Bulgaria governments have made it that none of your senator or governor can develop your place or give you light, and or anywhere there's nowhere ship or anything can land in your country, in country, BIAFRA country, you know, nation, so that you can leave your nation and go and develop another nation. Now we develop finish. Some people have upstates in North, but they don't have even Ulakrika in their village. They don't have. They are running away. They are going to where people are coming, where Oyibo white man land and they can patronize them. I can see them. Why can't you be wise? Why can't you think very well now and start coming back? Why can't you? You have made money, but some people, I don't know why people are so greedy. I don't know why. I don't know why people are so greedy. Because you want people to be worshiping you anytime you come out. People you are feeding to be worshiping you. Hello, master. Hello, master. Hello, master. Who are you? Come back to East. Come back to Alibo. Ala Biafra. Obodo Omo, Obodo Chukwu mezuru ọfụma. Come back there. I like what our leader said. And I know that is how we're going to be. All these people that are struggling now, you want to build your own house, you want to have, very soon, this your house will be nothing to you. Because the structure of Biafra, our nation, that the house that Biafra will build, you will forget, you will look at the one upstairs, or you will build the one decking and paint house, and just like if you go to Achina, Agwata local government, you see one mighty house, Buruburu Nagwata, coming star cable and wire build. It's one of the houses that I see and I valued. Those houses will become nothing for you. You know? Because we will give you a comfortable home, and the well-made, those your houses will be destroyed. And use that place for agriculture and water. Because I know in Biafra land, all the even European country, Asia country, they will be coming to beg for food. We are hardworking. Can you imagine if you are working in a farm, for Biafra nation, and you are receiving about 20,000 pounds or 5,000 pounds in every month. Just 5,000 pounds every month. Won't you be happy playing use your Bluetooth in your ear and dancing because we want to make it possible that nobody in our land will suffer anymore. In Biafra land, suffering will end, because even a car, if you want to drive a car, you can have a car. In Malaysia, I have been in Malaysia. In Malaysia, so as long as government is paying you 5,000 ringgit or 4,000 ringgit, you can have any choice of your car, Jeep, any kind of car you want, and you'll be paying little. You'll be giving, maybe they are paying 4,000 ringgit, you'll be giving them 150 ringgit, and you have about 3,000 rand. And do you know that money? Malaysian man can spend 50 ringgit for the whole week. So how many weeks are in a month? 4. So he managed to spend that 50, that is 200, and he have about 3,000 and 3,000 plus from his job. This is the reason why I'm telling all Biafrans, please come back to your senses. Stop envy. Stop hatred. Stop all this. Join Mazi and Kanu. Join this race. Join it, because it's for your own favor. It's for your own good. Not only for me, not only for him. He have said, people have called him on, even on his live video on Friday. He called him and asked him, are you going to be the first president? He said he's not. He's going to stay there and direct. He's going to be a director. But I pray one prayer for him. I say, God, may now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never end like Moses. He's not going to end. He's going to enter Biafra land. He's going to enter. Nothing so ever will ever make him not to enter Biafra land. Nothing. So this is prayer I always say to him. Remember, there is number to call if you want to add something. If you have any idea the reason why people are bringing out this hatred, showing it up and down, saying it everywhere, and some people don't even want to listen to him because of what? What is your mind? What do you think about it? What do you think? It's a time for we to look back. It is a time. No any Biafra, nobody in Biafra except those that are eating blood money in Zugeria. You know, if you are a daughter or son of Nnamdi or so, or the rest of them, or Chimaroke Nnamdi or P2B, or all those kind of people, you will never ever value all those. You will be just thinking, but why can't you value? Why can't you think? You don't have road, you don't have light. I was in Biafra land in Zugeria last year, and I on Jan I get angry on myself because the whole compound was against me. And another one, I cannot stay without light because I have a little body and I have hair, so I always sweat. To the extent they bring you, say every 12 midnight, everyone should off their. I said, how much is the fee of anyone that fail the rule, or how much is the am I going to pay? Yes. So tell me, what are you enjoying? Is it road? Is it good road? We don't have road. When I entered this country, Myanmar, I was from their capital city coming to this their state, Shah state. There was a road that we come out like this. This road was like a stadium is very small. Stadium is very small. From here, the stadium is very small. I said, is this not a village or community that they build road? Is it not a community? I bring out my. I inside car. People I was crying. They don't know that I'm crying. This country is very, very poor. What we have in Biafra land is greater than, but the economy. They love themselves. Government love themselves. The water is running. The light is every day. They are not disturbing you. How much you pay little. It's a time that we understand that we have suffered. But actually, this suffering that they put us into is what brought us to this level. And this level is when we combine our knowledge, our understand everything together and build something that the whole world will be coming. They want to pay. Sometimes I think there's nothing generate money to zoo. It's only oil. It's only oil. Build Twin Tower. Make a beach, a very big beach. People that have money will be coming to relax themselves. The little money you are coming. There's one place I go in this country. They call Inner Lake. They use lake. Before you cross, you must give the community. You must pay before you go. You must pay. Togo is everywhere. At least little you are paying. You are contributing, and the government is using the money to make your life better. What are we actually doing in that country? What are we actually doing in Nigeria? Those few people that are benefiting little, you are a governor, they are giving you millions, you are packing, and I have told people, as long as you are working in the zoo, you can never do good thing. Thank God for one man that are still active, that are still on his senses, which is Senator Abaribe. He's still on his senses. He's still talking, but a tree cannot make a forest in that place. And the only thing I spoke with my friend this morning. He said that the only thing they will do is that if anyone want to register or buy a form, any form to join Nigeria Army, they will beat that person. In fact, to kill the person is the best thing. And like what I did yesterday, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, on first, yeah, today is the second, yeah, on first, I said every military, military DSS police, if you are a Biafran, if you are Igbo man and you are still there, you are cursed. You need to forget, come back. If it is farm, go and start farming. We will recognize you when this Biafra comes. We will recognize you, and you will have even if you don't have work, even if you are not working, you will be receiving, because I believe in Biafra land God has gave us idea. At least anyone, even if you are not educated, in this country I am a head of a manager in a bank, do not speak English language, doesn't understand. If you are like, the day I went to open my account, when I went there, you have to call a little lady to come and sit. If I speak, she will translate. Can you understand? Can you imagine? So that English is nothing. In that land, we are not going to value it. You know how to speak it. You will use it to challenge or to communicate, not challenge, to communicate with foreigners. Then those, if you are not educated, and it is a time that we implement our language very well. In school, if you pass in Igbo language, if you come, we will put you in high office, even to manage our bank. Because in Igbo dialect, if Igbo to one name, Igbo to Inya like this one or to Inya Igbo Imo to Ashanya Lamborghini. Understand? Igbo language is the sweetest language I have ever seen. So we are going to implement it so that people should stop fighting. Thank God we that have grabbed this English, we then use this English to help those to bring them. When I go, we mother now say one ya speak. Subadi Igbo. Ezigbo ta akpa Igbo. Our people say that now. I hope our people will understand. Stop this envy. Stop this hatred upon whom you can never bring. You didn't make Mazi and the kind of. You didn't create. You are not the one that went and talked to him. Please, you can do this. You know how to speak. You can. No, it's not about knowing how to speak. It's about knowing who you are. You know whom he is. So stop fighting him. Today, let it be a lesson. Stop fighting him. Join him. They say if you cannot join, you cannot, so you have to join. Do everything to support him. Do everything to support him. Pray for him. Some people call. Last Friday, a lady called and started crying. Can you imagine? Someone that people will call and start crying, like just crying to God or Jesus Christ for what he have done, for what he have made them. And some people are there standing against him. Why? Can you do that? There was one post made to group Mazi Uche for this thing page. One guy in America, I have seen it in UK. Saying all sorts of nonsense. And why all this envy? Why all this? You want to remain in slavery? I asked EJ, I said, so do you like this slavery? He said, leave this word of slavery. say he's not, that should give it aside. I said, let the truth, truth is so bitter. Let it be told. We are slaves in our own mother's land. It's a shame. Upon all the knowledge we have, we cannot gather it together. We cannot come back. We cannot come together. We cannot join hands together to win this race. Why? Why? It is so shameful. It is so shameful. It is very, very shameful. It's a time for us to retrieve back. It's a time. It's a time. It's a time. It's a time. It's a time for us to retrieve back. This is our own time. Please, stop it. Stop this envy. It's not good. We must join hands together. Let us fight together. Fight together. We must fight together. They are saying that Fulani is all over southeast in our bush, but some people are keeping adamant because of your money. That your money will not serve you. Thank God, coronavirus is around. You cannot fly to anywhere. You will die without your money, and people will hold their money and die. To see how evil. People are dying. You are sharing them 1,000. You go to the north and build the factory. You build hotels. If sometimes I want to stay like our leader and be watching our people, not even Zugeria. I'm watching our people, our politicians. I'm watching them. What is in their mind? And our people, because of hunger, I don't blame my people too much because the hunger is too much. Can you imagine if Ayungwa came to where they kill our people and people are hailing him? Hey, buru 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 buru. It's a shame. We need to learn. We need to hold ourselves. Even if you are hungry, try to hold yourself tight. Do not show it. Show it with anger. Don't show it with joy while you are hungry. Highest, he give you 1,000, which they will bring, and some people that follow him will stick damp with the money. They will still trap the money, and it will not reach you. While you have suffered and fight. It's a time we retrieve our step. And from this note, I think I'm coming to an end of this program. And remember what I said. Why they are fighting Mazi Nnamdi, why they are against Mazi Nnamdi is because it's just exactly the same thing that happened to Jesus Christ. The same thing that happened to Joseph. The same thing even to King David. They don't take David as anything. They think he's a tout bushman carrying their cows and their cattle in the bush, with catapults. But the same catapult he used to become a king. And Mazi Nnamdi is not a bushman. He's not. He first of all go to university in my local government. UNN in Nsukka. He first of all go to Nsukka, and then he go to UK, British, to acquire something that he will use to help your life. And they are angry because because there are many songs they have played Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadike. You are so angry. Why are you angry? Come out, we will play. We Igbo, we have many brains. We will play for you. We will play for you. Come, we will play for you. I have my guy, my guy. I'm trying to help. I ask God that use me to bring out the destiny in this guy. Because I met him for the first day and I know that he's Oda Wagari. Some of his music you say Adama Kugari, and the guy had a Kugari. If you look at him, you think say that on a Kugari, but Oda Kugari, he's packaging something. He have played a very nice song for our Biafra, for Mazi and he's going to come out very soon. All of you hear it. Mighty boy from Ledger, Nsuka. So Nsuka people, we are planning very. We are ready. I'm going to stop here for today, and then I believe that all of you will come back. Those that are envy and the jealousy and the hatred on Mazi and the Kanu should come back. You have nothing to do. You cannot stop him. You are not God that brought him. Because as for me, I know that it's God that brought him. Because you did not hear story that he come from heaven and he was baptized and this thing fly to his shoulder, and then voice come out and say, "He's my blood son." That is why you are neglecting. You are looking at him as a nobody. Those people that are very, if they see Mazi Nnamdi physically, their body will be. They will be because they will die before approaching him. So you better someone you cannot stop. Someone you cannot win. You better join hand because he's doing everything he's doing for your own sake, not only if it is him, he's okay. He can relax on his chamber and collecting any. If you want to be rich, if you want to have billions, which he has on his own, and he's using his own to help you, and you are there fighting him. I have to stop here. If anyone want to call, you can call in. I give 5 minutes. 5 minutes time. I'll end this program. If nobody is calling in, to say your mind, just tell the whole world what you think. Is the reason why people are so. You can add or you can ask question. 5 minutes time, and I will end the program. So you can call in and say your mind. Everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said is coming out one by one. Even the church, even the governor, the government, everything have been vindicated. Everything he has said, starting from the day one, everything, because his eye was open and everything was so clear to him. Because we are living in a country that truth doesn't matter. Truth is a sin. It's lie that people embrace. A lie. Can you imagine? People are coming to you every 4 years to tell you that they will build road and give you light. But you never have light. That person just enter the seat and everybody forget. Hey! What is happening to us? What is happening to us Biafrans? What is happening to us? Huh? Every 4 years, they will come and tell you, because the same thing, the same promise. Chimanoke Naman promise. Tolivan promise. If I go and promise, I have never seen anyone. In my own village, in my own town, my own community, they said water pipe, water will be running everywhere. It have never run for 1 day, even for 1 day. They are promising us for years. There will be light. There is no light. They unite everywhere. In my own community, we are tapping, we connect from another community that they are little having light. If you connect, their light will go. It will not even come for 1 month again. You are, spending money for light and you are not going to see it. That is the reason why all of us run away. And thank God we have the idea. Thank God there's a solar energy now. You can build 3 million. You can make a solar energy that one of my brother that is engineer and working. He said about 3 million or 2 million, 2 point something or 1 point. You can give community light, 24 hours light. And if you try to do this thing now, you are still in Bulgaria. They will do what? They will tramp you down. They will seize everything. They will ask you, who are you? What are they benefiting in darkness? What are you benefiting in darkness? What are you benefiting in darkness? What are you benefiting? Huh? I'm asking the whole. I'm asking the whole BIAFRA. What are you benefiting in darkness? It have actually made us to, But I thank God. If not because I run away from darkness, because of the darkness, I will not see the light, and I will even, because so many people. That's why sometimes I blame those that are in Biafra land now, that doesn't have light, that doesn't understand what is going on. Sometimes I blame, sometimes I do not. I can't blame them because there is so much hunger. Somebody we spend 6 years in school, and when you graduate, you have to sow your land for 2 million to bribe, and when you get a job of 50,000, you are not even sure. So many people, so many stories, so many people have been a victim of this, and you still confident because you can manage you have a brain. You can go to internet. You can create a job opportunity. You can do this. You want to relax. How we have been relaxing for so long, for 60 years. They say the fool at 40 is a fool forever, but this one is above 60. Thank God I'm not up to 40 years. So my own, thank God, thank God now, thank God I'm not up to 40, and my fool cannot reach 40, because I know, a fool at 40 is a fool forever. But many that are doing this thing, like Nnamdi, he now will start calling, saying that one thing is vomiting in the saying he want to bring another strategy. Yes, he want to bring another strategy. A fool, he's a fool at 60. A fool at 60, what is it? He's a fool to death, not forever. He's a fool death. He's a fool death. He was saying, like I said, when you look at his face, when he was making they were interviewing him, I said, this man's face looks like someone, like a dead body in a mortuary. When you go to mortuary, the dead body always change. That's how their body looks. So his face looked like a dead. No, he's a dead man. I don't know why people are still listening to him. For how many years? He's still fooling all of you. The time we trip back. It's a time many youths. Forget about those one. If anyone come to give you 1,000, 2,000, any amount they want, if you can hold that person and kill that person there. Now I believe that anyone you kill for justice, for people to have a good life is not evil. And I'm ready. Anyone that's near me that is doing evil against Biafra land, Biafra station, I will kill you. This is what happened to any minute. I was thinking, I said, oh my God, how I wish I was in Biafra land. Nobody will know this cause, but you will hear this cause. Nobody will know this cause, but you will hear this cause, because I will roll myself in mud. I will become a madman overnight to do what I will do. Even if on the process, if I conquer it and I go in that way, that's fine for me. Because I know what I wanted to do. I will surprise all the military, all the police, in fact, their stations. They will know that something, that blood, that people that they kill is not just ordinary people. They are heroes in Biafra land. They are heroes. They kill our heroes. Of course, I am not going to die because I will fight the Biafra land come. Biafra nation, I will fight till come, and my children will enjoy it. Enough is enough. You that are envy, stop it. Today is earlier. Today is earlier. So, like I said, I am going to stop now, and we'll call it a day. And we pray that the Holy Spirit give us more idea and more wisdom as we are almost there. You know, that is my prayer. So I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to thank every one of you that have contributed, those that comment, those that share. Because if you cannot do anything, at least share. That time you are playing game on your phone, use it to share for your friends to know your faith. Okay? Share. Let your friends know your faith. If you cannot stand out like this, everyone cannot be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have ordained him. All we need as his disciples is to follow his footsteps. Just like what he says in Corinthians chapter, 1 Corinthians chapter 3. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11. I will cut it, but if from 1 to come to 11, you will understand what it says there. Let me go to 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and it says, verse 11. Chapter 3, verse 11. Verse 11 says, he said, for no one can lay a foundation other than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. So we need to, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have laid this foundation. He has laid this foundation. It's for us to follow his foundation to achieve our aims and our goal and our freedom, and to come out from this slavery. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11. If you read from verse 1, it will tell you the whole foundation, how Jesus have laid the foundation, and you must follow it. But no one can lay any other foundation. You only follow because, yes, our hero, may his soul rest in perfect peace, Odumegwu Ojukwu, he started it, but he handed over for someone, because that time many people understand, but now, thank God for technology, thank God for social media, thank you, he have made to that this foundation have been clear to all of us. Some of us have decided, let us die in this slavery. Some of us we are comfortable to die in this slavery. But no, we are saying no, because you are going to like it, you are going to smile. Nobody likes suffering. Nobody likes suffering. So in this note, in this 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11, I'm going to end up today's session, and I pray that Chukwu Abiyama will give us more wisdom, and I believe that many souls will be, will be restored from this broadcast today. And as we obey the warning from God, and advice from God, our life will be better. Our generation will be blessed. Our future will be bright. And our nation will be restored this year through Chukwu Kabiama. We pray. He said, thank you, my people. Thank you.
You know, right now, look at yourselves, you Nigerians, and see that you are either looking like a monkey or a baboon. There are Nigerians, my foot. Baboons and monkeys everywhere. Black people are useless. Very, they cannot listen very well. Nigerians means people who occupy an area that a river is flowing through, the Black River. Niger means Niger, black. Niger is the English word for nigger. Nigger is Latin. Niger is French. It means black, hopeless and useless. And heaven knows we are. This UG, oh dear me. Very useless, I tell you, black people.
You ready? Okay.
Even now, Biafra, but that's quite dark. If Biafra don't come, we will live in darkness forever. But Biafra is alive. If you teach her the light, you are not a taba. Create the learners and in a makazu. And have the makazu. Biafras are not. I have the makazu. Sir. You are not good. Okay now.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB. I think in a month of the George Onibe.
Obi man Igbo. Mazi Chukwebuka, S-Beat, Oga Boss, and the him. Sure.
Obodo Kenenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amalike. Kani Kenenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amalike. Amalike BIAFRA, Nnamdi Kanu, Amalike. Ikabugondi loyo, Nnamdi Kanu, Amalike. Nnamdi Kanu,
Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike. Ọhamadike.
BIAFRA